for some reason, the women, you have, I'm not even going to mention Sexy Red. I don't think she has any new albums out anymore. But just the way that the words are being said is just like this supposed sexual freedom, where it's just like even to name things after STD. It's almost like you're bringing this into this mentality into fruition, right?
I mean, but that's what they want, though. Listen, we don't have time for the conversation, but this is why I keep mentioning about the media. The media, like a lot of people are consumers. Like how I just told you, like I don't watch other people's podcasts. Like not saying I don't watch, but I don't really consume a lot of media because for starters, it's not gonna influence me. But I don't know, a lot of people, I'm just not a consumer. Like that's just not my personality. But a lot of people sit around and they're consumers. So when they're consumed, they're being influenced. Like that's why we have this whole word influencer. Like people are really being influenced by other people. Like personally, I influence myself, but there are people that are influenced. And I think that some influencers are paid to be certain types of influencers. Some people actually give a fuck. Like I care. I don't give a fuck about having a certain image. That doesn't matter to me. Like I've always had the same statement, the mission statement, and it's gonna stay the same. But that's not the same for everybody. Like some people might be getting paid to, spread hate about people. Like you just never know. But I think the media plays a big part in that, and I don't think a lot of people know how the media works. And that's why I keep saying that, because as long as you're on the media, you're gonna see a lot of stuff that they want to push, like the transgenders, and we just gonna speak on this before we end this, but they're 1% of the population. But if you get on social media, you would think they were the biggest percentage of the population, because the way that media is set up, and now we have algorithms, like people are pushing these things, and you have laws and things being written and conversations and dialogue, and that's all because of the media. It controls media, culture, and society go hand in hand. Like what people see on the media is a lot of people, like how you see that big bold titles and people will believe it. That's the part of that.
Right.
They use ethos, logos, and pathos. I know a lot of people aren't gonna remember that from language, but that's the big part. And they use a lot of semantics. That's why you went from just having straight and gay to now you have pansexual, demisexual. You have all of these categories, but in reality, either you're straight or you're gay. Like it's all semantics, though. At one point, gay meant happy. Now gay means two men sleeping together. So it's always, that's why I say I hate English, because everything is semantics, and men play into that.
Right. And so I wanted to get some information on where people can find you. Your DL Whisper on IG and TikTok, correct?
And Facebook. I'm DL Whisper everywhere, unless I got banned, because TikTok. Oh, I'm actually back on TikTok. DL Whisper 770. But of course they're gonna ban me again, so don't expect to see me there too long.
Okay. It's DL Whisper 770.
No. I just said that out loud. This is my name everywhere. TikTok, I can't get DL Whisper because that page already got banned. So
got banned. Okay.
I done had like 10 TikToks. That's why I should have not even mentioned it. But my name everywhere on every platform: Twitch, Instagram, Patreon. Well, that's not my Patreon. Yeah, just it's okay with the names. They'll find me. God will bring, if they're supposed to see me, I will be brought to them. But if they looking for me, they'll find me under DL Whisper. Trust me.
Yes, everywhere you can think of, and you look up DL Whisper, you will definitely find him. Yeah. Definitely check out his YouTube page at DL Whisper. Please also check out his. If you go to his Instagram at DL Whisper, you will be able to find the PowerPoint and be able to look at it.
It's in my link tree. I was supposed to release my PowerPoint for, how to tell if a man is straight, or, the things that I think you should look for. And let me explain this real quick, because I know people been itching for it, but I have to figure out how to stop Anwar from stealing all of my content. So let me say that first. When I can figure out how to stop Anwar, you'll get that. But secondly, it's not going to be what people are thinking. Like, you don't need to confront a man to know his sexuality, but I do think that there's questions that you can ask just in regular conversation that'll kind of give you some ideas and just things to pay attention for. But again, that will be coming. once I figure out how to stop Anwar. And I just have to keep saying that because I'm so tired of him.
So you have a content thief that's copycat.
Mr. Anwar, like Anwar, just every time I turn around, and it's like it would be one thing if he remixed it. This bitch will say everything I said word for word, like he saved it and got the transcript from my fucking videos. And
wow. Well, you know what they say: mockery is the highest form of flattery.
We gotta stop it.
You know,
I don't like it. I don't like people stealing my intellectual property.
It just will drive more content your way, maybe more customers your way when they want the real deal. No, no.
Well, I'll just let Anwar have that on this podcast. But of course, you know, this was a great conversation.
No, I appreciate you, and I had, like I said, I already I have another person that wants to bring you on the show, but I definitely want to bring you back because we didn't even touch the.
And I always tell people, like, you always gotta have me. But you see in the beginning, I told you, like, this conversation is never gonna just be an hour. That's why I always say, like, when people see me in clips on social media, you will never get my full message watching a clip. Like, you literally have to sit there and you have to watch me for hours because it's so much stuff to digest. It's a lot.
And I like the fact that you come from a very intelligent way, because it could be just like, because I remember when Cherry Bomb, when she first started off, when she was making, you know, it was almost like she was letting women know about these men, and then it turned into y'all women are jealous of me, and then it turned into that's why I don't. And then it became something completely different, and. Mrs. Is it his name? Cherry Bomb, the bomb, whatever it is. But I remember when she first started, it had one message, and at first it seemed like a cool thing. A lot of times when transgenders come out and they start teaching women about these men, and sometimes gay guys, like I think the guy is Michael J, or there's a gay dude that he does a lot of content trying to tell women about relationships with men and how to do that, and he does it from a cool place. I like how he does it, but sometimes when the transgenders do it, it'll start off nice and then it'll turn into you're jealous of me. That's why I don't like y'all hoes and all that stuff. And so that's where it gets kind of.
Yeah, and I mean, maybe they are cool, but all I know is that they're not doing it like me.
They not. That's why
I get it, but yeah, I mean,
they're not doing it like you, right? Exactly. So I just want to say I thank you for being on the platform. Yes. I hope to continue to see you to shine and everything like that. I appreciate your intellect. You're a very, very. I mean, the way that you put this whole thing together is coming from a very intellectual space and not just like gossip. You know, reading it. I'm gonna read you down. Let me tell you something. You know, sister girl.
Well, yeah, and I mean, you know, I do love research. A lot of people don't know this, but I am writing 2 dissertations right now. Because I am I'm only working on officially 1 PhD, but I am working on 2 dissertations. And this is one of them because I do plan to get all of this published one day. I have like so many worksheets and so many things and so many studies that I want to do just to kind of drive, you know, my point home. So I will share that. But again, Anwar been stealing so much shit that it just makes me mad. Like this is why you don't see me on a lot of podcasts either, because I know people gonna see this and they always like, why you don't do. Because it's hard when people don't understand how much work I put into making sure people can actually understand this. Like, it's not, this is like, I lost my last job because I care so much. But yeah, like, people don't get it. Like, it's not just no messy shit. Like, I get it. A lot of this do be messy. It's DL, man. It's always going to be messy. But this is really supposed to be informative. It's supposed to be educational. You're supposed to be learning something. That's what I really want to say. Like, it's not about the money. It's not about any of that. Right. It's not about any of that, because I mean, when we just talked about Anwar, all of that, it's about the money for him. He's money driven. Like, this is about truly helping women, because like I said, even if I'm not here, because you know a lot of people don't want me to be here, but I'm still here. But my videos will live on. Like, and unless patriarchy just end, they're always going to be important. They're always going to be able to be looked at even later on, because men aren't going to change. Like I saw some women and some men saying, what if they change? Have men ever changed? Have men ever changed, or do they be the same their whole life? I'm pretty sure it's men that I know right now that are damn near 60 still doing the same shit that I'm pretty sure they was doing at 20. So I don't think men change a lot.
Do you plan on ever doing like some things about understanding relationships and men about better for women, or do you think that is a?
I feel like this kind of goes into it, like here and
It
there.
does. It actually does. The more you talk about the DL men, you actually understand.
Yeah.
It kind of works out because that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because even when I'm asking you about this guy I'm dating or whatever, it kind of goes hand in hand. It's like, well, like what about this?
Yeah, because I mean, I always say this, like, even if your man isn't DL, if he's doing all of the shit that I talk about, he's a terrible person. So,
right,
I mean, you're gonna at least. But I mean, I do
pay
think
attention to the symbols, like the things. So sometimes, So, man, I really appreciate this. Like I said, I definitely want to bring you back because, especially if you've got something come out, like any books or anything. Because I really want to continue to promote what you got coming on. I want to definitely help promote you. So thank you so much, and I appreciate you. Shouts out to the DL Whisperer and his audience, and I'm DJ Genesis. In case you guys don't know, if you're on his side of the woods, come check out my channel. I have a lot of different people I've interviewed. That's YouTube doesn't even know what to do with my content. They're like, "What are you talking about now?" So all over the place. But I do what I think is interesting and are cool things to talk about. So thank you so much. I appreciate your time. And shouts out.
Of course. And thank you for having me. And we'll definitely get on here and do a part 2, of course.
Yes, definitely. Let me fix this real quick, okay? Because I will make sure to do the outro. Peace, guys.
See you.